Before that, I'd like to recognize the presence of a few individuals. We have Engineer Bana Ali, Head of Marketing, Council FIBA Africa Zone 5. Amongst us also we have Engineer Hisham El Hariri, the Zone 5 President, FIBA Africa. Amongst us other VIP also we have Abdullahi Nur Mohammed, President of Somali Basketball Federation and Head of Mini Basketball in Zone 5. We also have Honorable Dan Wanyama, MP for Webuye West. We have Paul Otula, the President of the Kenya Basketball Federation. We also have Mr. Karaoke from NOC. We also have Gordon Olwatch, who is the immediate former Sports Commissioner for Kenya. Allow me to do introductions of the Somali national team. Number 0, Farouk Ahmed. Number 1, Osman Olol. Number 3, Mohammed Sheikh Mohammed. Number 4, Ednan Gulel. Number 5, Abdirrahman Mohammed. Number 8, Idris Mohammed. Number 9, all the way from Australia, Captain for Somalia, Yusuf Kafon. Number 11, Dahir Haji. Number 13, Mahad Haji. Number 23, Warsame Mahmoud. And number 24, Mustafa Ali. Head coach, Abdukadir Dahir. And assistant coach, Daoud Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now do the introduction of the host team, Kenya Morans. Number 4, Victor Bosire. Number 5, Captain Griffin Ligare. Number 6, Eric Jodo Butoro. Number 7, Fahim Juma. Number 8, Robert Nyakundi. Number 9, Victor Electric Ocheng. Number 10, Fidel Okot. Number 11, Valentine Buza Nyakinda. Number 12, from Australia, Desmond Owili. Number 13, Michael Makiadi. Number 14, all the way from Tunisia, Tom Bushwa Mukota. And number 15, from KPA, Ariel the Dr. Okar. Head coach, Cliff Owol. Assistant coach, Sadat Guy. Let me also recognize the official of this game, Chief Crew, Kamate Hassan from Cote d'Ivoire, Umpire 1, Samer Estefanos, and Umpire 2, Wael Mustafa from Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly let us be upstanding for the national anthem of Somalia. for Somalia. DJ, first stanza of the Kenya national anthem. Round of applause for the Kenya team, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you can kindly have your seat.
Good evening. It's a lovely day for basketball. Any day is a lovely day for basketball, but it's especially special for us here in Nairobi, Kenya, for day 3 of the FIBA AfroBasket 2021 pre-qualifying tournament. We've seen some great games so far. This is the third of 3. Kenya Morans taking on Somalia, and Kenya have played Eritrea yesterday, beating them 112 to 64. Kenya Morans team roster on your screens right now. Number 4, Victor Bosiro. Number 5, Griffin Ligari. Number 6, Eric Mutoro. Number 7, Fahim Juma. Number 8, Robert Nyakundi. Number 9, Victor Cheng. Number 10, Fidel Okoth. Number 11, Valentine Nyakinda. Number 12, Desmond Owili. Number 13, Mike Makiadi. 14, Bushwa Mukota. 15, Ariel Okal, coached by Cliff War and assisted by Gaia. And Fidel, Somalia side also looking good.
Let's look at the roster. At 0, Ahmed Farouk. At number 1, Olol Osman. Number 3, Sheikh Muhammad. Number 4, Guled Abnan. Number 5, Muhammad Abdurrahman. Number 8, Muhammad Adams. Number 9, Kofor Yusuf. Number 13, Haji Mahad. Number 11, Haji Dahir. Number 23, Mohamed Warsamed, one of their key players. And number 24, Ali Mustafa, the coached by the able Abdul Kadir Haji. And you're right, it's going to be an exciting day 3 of this FIBA AfroBasket pre-qualifying tournament for 2021. So far, so good for the tournament. We've seen high-scoring games, and this one promises to be another high-scoring game. The Kenya Morans, I am sure, will come to the party ready to show what they're made of. They've really had a solid tournament, and maybe they've been getting a new criticism from the fans, but they've really had shown their character. They're doing what they need to do to get over the hump. No team is easy to beat.
No team is easy to beat indeed, Fidel. And I think it's just a lot of fans having a certain expectation from the Kenya Morans. A lot of them know what they're capable of. It's such an excellent squad. Yeah. That we have here in the likes of the veteran player Griffin Ligari, Desmond Owili all the way from Australia, Ariel Okol, Bushwa Mukota, and Valentine Nyakinda also playing overseas. Mike Makiadi coming from Rwanda. I think it's a good blend of international players and our locally based players like Victor Bosire, Eric Mutoro, and the youngest player on the team besides Fidel Okoth, Fahim Juma. Yeah. So I think it's a very strong squad, very versatile, very deep. Coach Cliff is spoiled in the sense that his second string coming off the bench is also a strong force to reckon with, and we want to see that relay in the games, and I don't think we've seen that yet, but I have a good feeling about tonight, Fidel.
Tonight I think they'll let loose. The Morans will let loose. They'll come to the party, and you can see them wearing the familiar red. Somalia will be in blue. Somalia have not really had a good tournament so far. Day 1, they played Sudan. They lost that one 114 to 79. Day 2, that was yesterday, they lost 86 to 106 against Burundi. Keep in mind, they've been meeting a strong opposition. They're trying their best. Most of their players are foreign-based. Kenya has, as you rightfully said, a balance of homegrown and foreign-based players who know each other very well. There's not an issue of chemistry. It's just an issue of just getting over the hump in terms of entertaining the fans. Fans want to be entertained, I think, at the end of the day. But the Kenya Morans are here to win it. And they're looking forward. I'm sure everyone is talking about South Sudan this, they're playing at a high level, whatever. But Kenya Morans are looking to enforce the fact that they're the host country and they are indeed favorites in this Zone 5 Group D tournament.
I mean, if there's any team that could beat South Sudan, it's this Kenya team right here. But there are a few hurdles to get over before they meet that favorite of this tournament. That game will happen on Saturday. We still have a series of games taking place tomorrow. But tonight, let's focus on Somalia. As Fidel said earlier, a lot of players coming in from overseas. And I just want to know, Fidel, who are some of the players that we should look out for on this Somalia squad?
Let me tell you, Sheikh Mohammed coming off the bench is a very good player. Mohammed Warsamed, number 23, has been excellent consistently. He's not one of those flashy players, but he'll get the job done. And then you have Guled Adnan, the number 4 guard, very entertaining player. Yesterday we saw what he could do. He has handles, he can really shoot the ball. But they'll meet tough opposition in the Kenya Morans, and the game has started. Tip-off. Warsamed kicking it out to Guled, and a big rebound there from one of the better rebounding guards, and they're off to the races. Valentine, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Somalia, and they have to slow the game down. Haji Mahad giving it up to Warsamed. Three-pointer is not there. Griffin Ligare looking to push the tempo.
Somalia have been struggling in this tournament with their shooting percentage. As we see, neither side score yet. And we're hoping to see a better effort on that regard for the Somalia side. One player you didn't mention that has impressed me so far in this tournament, though, Fidel, is number 9, Kafau Yusuf.
Yep.
He had a great game last night. Versatile player, inside-out game is looking really good. And I'm expecting him to shine out for Somalia today. Bush Wamukota makes it 2 points for Kenya. And it's the Morans who draw first blood. Guled out to Osman. Basket is good. Olol Osman getting fired up from the three-point area.
Osman not wasting time. Bush Wamukota, baseline jumper, no good. But the rebound by Ariel Lokal. My goodness, beast mode activated. And that's what they're looking from him. His rebounding effort is always par excellence, and he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Bush already made 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
I think what I love about Okal's game is that he has so much energy, and it's hard not to be infected by it when you're his teammate, as he misses that first free throw. He just has a really strong desire to win, and he wants you to win as well. And I think that's a really good kind of teammate to have on your squad.
He makes the second free throw. Game is tied, and substitution early on for Somalia. Very surprising there. Mohamed Abdirahman replaces Warsamed. That's an odd substitution to happen early in the game. Barely a minute has gone by. Very solid defense there by Eric Mutoro. Eric Mutoro shadowing Yusuf, and good hands by Valentine Nyakinda to just disrupt that pass. You can see the Kenya Morans making life a bit uncomfortable for the Somali side. They're not going to have a lot of space to dribble the ball, and you can see immediately the ball gets in, it's tapped out. Very active hands.
Morans coming in with some good defensive energy at the top of this game. Osman Olol gets it to Adnan. Adnan kicking out for the three-point shot. Basket is good. Haji Mahad. Great three-point shot. Eric Mutoro with the response on their end, can't connect. And it's Somalia who get a chance to score again. Guled now sees the opening. He kicks it out for the corner three. No such luck for Osman. And Valentine now kicks it back out for Eric Mutoro. Same spot, still unsuccessful. Okal trying to tip it back in. And the Kenya Morans a bit slow to recover on defense, Fidel.
Trying to improve on their transition defense from last night. And bad box out there. Mohammed Abdurrahim Rahman taking advantage. Morans down 5 points early on in this game. Early days still. Big rebound. Bush Omkota is fouled there. And there's no one who can stop that young man. When he gets up and boxes out good, there's no one who can stop him. All they have to do is foul him. Now the key difference will be he has to make all those free throws, take advantage of that and punish them from the charity stripe. And he does exactly that. He's 3 for 3 so far. Four for 4. They're just down 3 points now.
Guled, the floor general, making sure everyone is getting a touch. Osman Olol has the ball. He's trying to draw the defense. Shot clock is winding down. And a foul has been called on Valentine Yakinda. And I think Osman Olol has to be careful. I'm not sure what he was trying to achieve in that particular possession, but I think he had the ball in his hands a bit too long.
The shot clock was running out. Actually, Kenya bailed them out there. And a drive to the basket there by number 4, Guled Ednan. Direction traffic, Griffin Ligare, top of the key. Busho Mukota comes through, Valentine Yakinda, nice movement. Griffin Ligare, three-pointer, it's good, he's 6-3. They're now just down 2 points. 6:43 to go. Talked about it yesterday, his ball movement. His movement without the ball is actually perfect. Eric Mutoro going all the way to the basket and he ties the game for Kenya Morans. It's now 10 points apiece.
Great defense from Eric Mutoro. Talked about him a lot, one of the better defenders in Kenya's basketball league. It's a good take by Haji Mahad, but can't connect with the long arms of Kenya defense in there. Mutoro fires from downtown. Basket is good. And Kenya's trying to get into their offensive rhythm. Eric Mutoro shaking off those jitters of the first game, rather early in the game. Yusuf Kafau, my goodness. Ducking and weaving, dancing with his defenders. Nice finger roll finish. And I think we're going to have a game tonight, Fidel.
We have a hot one tonight. It's an exciting day 3, to be honest, if you're a basketball fan. And if you're a neutral, you must be loving this. Now, 3-point attempt. Bad luck there. The ball goes out of bounds on top of the backboard. Substitutions coming in. Fahim Juma coming in for Valentine Yakinda. He's put in a nice shift. 5 minutes do pass by that quick. Kenya still in control of this one by a solitary point, 13-12.
Adnan Guled getting past many defenders. Mohammed Abdirahman also playing smart offense.
Kenya Morans thought there was a travel, but the referees think and call a foul. 5:20. Kenya has 2 team fouls. Somalia 3. Long 3-pointer there, no good. Big rebound there by Griffin Ligare. Lead pass to Fahim Juma. No, Ariel Okal rather. And Ariel Okal just puts it up in the air and makes that basket. And you can see what that shot means to him. He goes to the free throw line for a chance to shoot 2 free throws. The passion,
Gets
the
his own
desire.
rebound. Puts it back up, Fidel. That is desire. And look no further than that man right there. I feel like he has multiple personalities. Do you think he's the beast tonight, the doctor? or Ariel?
Today is the beast. He's not treating anyone. 3-pointer by Griffins Ligare. 2 back-to-back 3-pointers by Kenya One, as they call him. In the middle, you see the pressing defense, but they get away from that. Farouk Ahmed going to the glass. No good. Nice box out by the Morans. And the referees have a strange call there, but referee's decision is final. They say last touch by the Morans. Kenya leading this one by 6 points. Somalia have 14 fouls. Fahim Juma guarding Yusuf. And Yusuf is saying, you can't take me. He's feeling it right now. Oh, nice crossover by Eric Mutoro. Pull-up jumper. He answers right back. Oh my goodness, we have a game on our hands.
That we do, Fidel, that we do. Kenya and Somalia trading baskets right now, but it's Kenya with a 5-point lead with 4.5 to go. Guled trying to shake off Mutoro's sticky defense. Yusuf. Big rebound from Okal. And now Mutoro finds Griffin Ligari on transition. Griffin into Bushwa Mukota. Mukota in traffic. Okal tries to go up. Somalia, great recovery defense, making it difficult for the Kenya bigs to get second chance opportunities.
Bad pass there by Yusuf. The idea was there, but a bad pass nevertheless. Too strong. Farouk was not ready. Substitutions coming in. Number 3, Sheikh Mohammed coming in for Guled Ednan. They might lead him down the stretch. He looks a bit winded. This game is being played at a fast pace.
At a blistering pace, Fidel.
Fahim Juma with a high arcing shot. Nice recovery by him on defense. Nice drop pass. But the swarming defense of the Kenya Morans making life uncomfortable for Farouk.
I must say I am impressed with the Kenya Morans defense tonight. They're making sure Somalia are not getting comfortable at all. But that was a nice pocket pass to find Ahmed Farouk on the drive. We take a look at the replay. Foul will be called on Fahim Juma. And Farouk will shoot 2.
Interesting to see Somalia penetrating Kenya's defense there, the Morans' defense. Trying to get points in the paint. They've been shooting the ball well from beyond the arc, but also they recognize they can't be living off 3-point shots. The first 2 games they suffered terribly against Sudan and Burundi. Farouk is 2 for 2. It's now a 3-point lead by Kenya. 2-point lead rather. Nice entry pass there. Okal trying to force the issue. No good.
He's a bit out of position in that play. And Ahmed Farouk took full advantage of it. Mahad asking for the screen. No pick and roll for him. Great defense from the Kenya Morans. Somalia almost losing the ball. Eric Mutoro all over it. And it's Okal who snatched it away and pushed the ball on transition. Fahim Juma back to Desmond Owili. Owili fouls going up. And that goes on the list of dunks that could have happened.
Let me tell you, top 5 dunks that could have ended a player's career. That is one of them. A nominee. Our director is taking down notes. Desmond Owili rather is on the list. A timeout has been called. Kenya have really stepped up their game today. Kenya leading this one marginally. Kenya 20, Somalia 17. We throw it downstairs to have a listen to what both coaches have to say to their teams.
moja 23 moja peke yake, sawa sawa. Then defend it well, don't allow the two. And on the penetration, guys, what we are doing, tunafanya hivi, move your feet, get on somebody's knee, then we come, sawa sawa. Atwende.
And back to the game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that amazing first quarter. Time seemed to have flown by real quick. And Kenya Morans stepping up the intensity. Somalia trying to match that intensity. Players like Hamad Farouk coming to the party. But beast mode has been activated. Ariel Okal has been playing well as well. 2:57 to go. Desmond Owili at the free throw line. He went up for a dunk. He got fouled. That belongs to that vault that we've created. Top 5 or top 10 dunks that could have ended a player's career. And Desmond Owili belongs in that category. He makes his first free throw today. Moran's shooting the ball well from the free throw line.
We agreed you don't talk during free throws, Fidel. You're cursing the players. Some two-man play action on transition. Mahad gets it to Idams.
Idams throwing up a prayer. No joy for him. Bosire, who's now checked into the game. Okal telegraphed that pass. But the ball eventually lands in Griffin's hand. Asking for the ball at the low post is Desmond Owili, having trouble controlling it. They have to shoot it. Shot clock is running out. Okal turns around. And 3-second violation on Owili.
It was one pass too many, Fidel. And Desmond Owili forgot to get out of the paint. 4-point lead for Kenya. In this first quarter, Somalia fighting to get their first win of the tournament. They have struggled so far, losing to Sudan on day 1 and then losing again to Burundi in day 2. Hoping that their luck changes tonight, but not with the Kenya Moran defense in effect like that, as Victor Bosiri, who just came into the game, pushes the ball up, gets it to Ligare. Ligare swinging the ball around. Victor Bosire can't connect. Big rebound from Ariel Okal. Fresh shot clock. And this time, Robert Nyakundi tries his luck. Yusuf out to the wing. No one to scoop up the rebound, and that's been a problem for Somalia, who continue to attempt shots when they don't have anyone in the paint to help with the rebounding situation. Desmond Owili with a flush. That basket is gonna count. And he'll have a chance to convert it into a three-point play. Look at the replay. Desmond Owili up, and away.
One interesting fact about this young player, Desmond Owili, he's a handball player as well. Very athletic.
He doesn't like to tell too many people that.
Doesn't like to do that?
I don't think he likes it. No, do handball players have swag? Is it
something to be proud of?
Yeah, you tell your friends, your boys, you know, I play handball.
I was a two-sport player myself. I was a goalkeeper and played basketball. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Kenya 24, Somali 17. Turn in the corner, nice pass there, but a rejection. They call a foul though. Nakinda wants to take, Nakundi rather, wants to take responsibility for it, but there was Valentine and Owili, and I think the foul will go to Owili. I think it's normally the player who last looks at the referee.
Mohamed gets his first free throw. And Somalia staying within range from the Kenya Morans.
Oh, big rebound there.
Nyakundi kicks it out to Victor Bosire for the dribble J. He's fouled, and he'll get to go to the line. And those are the fouls that Somalia does not want to give. They've already maxed out. Kenya are in the bonus. Victor Bosire, first free throw falling short. Second one falls short as well. And they're gonna call a travel on Mike Macchiati, who checked into the game not too long ago. 1 minute, 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. And while Kenya has this lead, Fidel, it's been a very good fight from Somalia. Guled, nice finger roll finish. Such a smooth player.
Very smooth player. But the defense just opened up. And they say last touch, Morans. It's a 4-point lead, 43 seconds to go. Guled trying to make something happen for this Somali team. And a nice rejection there by Desmond Owili, not in my house. Let's take another look at this rejection. He thought he had the lane open to himself, but Desmond Owili shut the front door and said, "You're not going to get through that easy."
Osman can't connect. Professional player in Canada has been struggling in this tournament. Not been able to get comfortable and find his footing and adjust to this court, these rims, this altitude, really. It's not easy to play in Nairobi.
It can be a challenge for the uninitiated. It's good to see the stadium packed to capacity. Getting there. Guys are still coming from work. And Moran's defense caught nap in there. Yusuf taking advantage. Griffin Ligare calling for a play, asking for a screen. Robert Nakundi. And a turnover, bad pass by him. Oh no, nice recovery to block that shot. 13 seconds to go. It's just a 2-point lead. Let's take another look. That's the most gentle block you'll ever see. But effective.
But effective. He managed to make sure that Somalia doesn't score. And we'll take a look at the replay. Robert Nyakundi wasn't able to block that one. Foul has been called on him. And that will be his first foul for the game. Mohammed could make this a 1-point game. And that he does with 9 seconds left on the clock. Morans with not too much time to make something happen, but if anything is going to happen, Griffin Ligare is the man who should have that ball. He tries to fire up. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Kenya with a very narrow lead, half a basket, 24 points to Somalia, 23 points. Somalia having been able to catch up to Kenya and cut down their lead.
Silale, I have to say, I feel like I've watched this movie before. We've seen Somalia celebrations in the first quarter, them giving effort, and then they just collapse in the subsequent quarters. But hey, you know, the game is still young. We close out the quarter at Kenya leading this game by a solitary point, 24-23.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first quarter. And entertaining and intense first quarter indeed. Kenya drawing first blood. A lot of good points from number 6, Eric Mutoro, who has been feeling a hot hand so far in this game. But it's been neck and neck. Desmond Owili bringing the house to its feet with this slam dunk. And the Kenya Morans, despite establishing a decent lead in the beginning, Somalia have been able to cut it down. And as Fidel said earlier, it's a similar narrative we've seen before. Somalia coming out of the blocks well, having a good first quarter and then kind of fizzling away towards the second and third quarter as fatigue catches up with them. An offensive foul has been called on Robert Nyakundi, and that will be his second. No, it's not on Robert. It was
On Bush.
on Bush Wamukota.
I'd like to see that replay again. I didn't see exactly what he did. 3-pointer not good. Big rebound, Robert Nyakundi. Victor Bosire is off to the races, driving, and the ball was stolen again. And Somalia go the other way, and they call a foul. And this is interesting to see. Was the travel before the foul or the foul before the travel?
According to the refs, the foul takes precedence, Fidel, and Mohammed will go to the line, see if he can even out this game 24 apiece or give Somalia a lead. Misses the first free throw. And Somalia have been struggling tonight from the free throw line. Mohammed, missed opportunity right there, and Victor Bosire pushes the ball up, finds Mutoro. Mutoro, my goodness. I didn't expect that, Fidel. I was already preparing my scolding. But
Eric Mutoro has not come to play today.
And once Mutoro
nice
gets
defense
fired
there
up,
by Ariel Okara.
nice pump fake from Mutoro. Kiss off that glass. He's feeling it. He's feeling the heat. And now it's his traditional sticky defense. Somalia trying to answer on the other end. Falls short. And an unfortunate turnover. Robert Nyakundi couldn't keep his hand on the ball. And I was just about to say the Kenya Morans were now getting into that momentum when that turnover happened, but I don't think all is lost for the Morans as Guled brings the ball up.
It's interesting to see the defense being set here. Nice solid defense without fouling. And they're off on their transition offense. They are one man down. Somalia going for the teardrop. Eric Mutoro is fouled and the aggression is appreciated by the crowd. Eric Mutoro has really been a spark off the bench since he's come on.
He's hungry for it, Fidel, and it's very clear. And once he gets into this mode, there's no stopping him. You just have to let it run its course.
He's going to go shoot 2 free throws. Remember, it's day 3 of FIBA AfroBasket 2021 pre-qualifying tournament. The Nyayo National Stadium Basketball Gymnasium. He's 2 for 2. And
Long pass to find Ali Mustafa. He's blocked.
something interesting happened, but if we go back to the replay, you feel like Somalia inbounded the ball.
No, they inbounded.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to make those long passes from outside because of the cushioning of Nyayo Stadium. Yusuf
Being guarded very well by Ariel Okal. Okal making life uncomfortable. I love this switching in terms of offense, but it doesn't matter. Warsamed, baseline jumper, good. The left-handed player is so hard to guard when it's accurate from his jumper. Mutoro, teardrop, answers right back. Don't we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen?
We do indeed, we do indeed. And the fans are loving it. Warsamed can't connect. from the elbow. Okal trying to push it up. He gets it back and loses it. But the ball stays with Kenya. And I really like the energy that the Morans are showing us, making sure that Somalia don't ever get comfortable on the defensive end. Eric Mutoro, you give him that lane, he's going to take it, but this time ball bounces out. Who's there to pick up the trash? It's Bush Wamukota.
Bush Wamukota just brushing off defenders. Victor Bosiri needs to be careful. Yep, and they call a foul on him. He had his hands all over Guled. Thought he had gotten away with the pull of the tag of the jersey, but the referee was very hawk-eyed. And another foul. International officiating is quite different from the local game. Just move your feet. Avoid the contact and you'll be fine. Warsame had been guarded by Bush Wamukota. Ali Mustafa. Oh my goodness. Nice move. And the cherry on the pie. Warsame. Baseline jumper. Ariel Okal to answer back. In the jump ball situation.
Take a look at that replay. Ali Mustafa making it look so easy. And Warsamid, like you said, Fidel, closing it out.
That's the play of the game right there.
Adnan Guled finds his way to the hoop, and this is his bread and butter. If you don't put that pressure on him, he will take it all the way. And Somalia have now inched closer to Kenya with 29 points. Kenya 35. It's a 6-point lead only. And anything can happen in this game, Fidel.
It's amazing. The players haven't traded. The officials are calling this game tight. Any slight touch, any physical touch, they'll call a foul. And we saw an example there with Mustafa touching Bosire, and they immediately called for a foul. Kenya Morans, if they want to take advantage of this one, they can. Just force the issue, drive to the basket, make most of your points in the paint. You'll be okay.
Inbound Juma to Ligari. Ligari kicks it out to Mutoro. Mutoro takes a look inside, decides to swing it. Entry pass to Okal, back out to Mutoro. Mutoro launches. Big rebound, Okal, and the putback. And that's a good aggressive play from Ariel Okal. Kenya are the taller team between the two.
Yeah.
Definitely expect more offensive and defensive rebounds from them.
Very solid defense there by Bush Wamukota, finally rewarded for his efforts. Did not allow himself to be bullied. Griffin's all alone. He feeds the big man. They think about the shot. Eric Mutoro turning the corner. Feeds for him. Juma for him. Nowhere to go. He turns over the ball, but they call a foul. Let's take a look. I'm not so sure about that one, but I'll keep my opinions to myself. The streets can be unforgiving.
There were a lot of hands involved, Fidel. I think the refs decided to play it safe. Ali Mustafa on the line. Gets the first free throw. 6-point lead for the Morans. And Ali Mustafa having a great game tonight, Fidel. We've not really seen him perform in the previous games against Sudan and Burundi, but really he is performing so well under these bright Nyayo Stadium lights. Let's head on down to the floor and hear what adjustments are going to be made to the end of the second quarter.
And also, guys, when somebody starts the move, come at you, you step inside. Just step
Take a look at some of the highlights from this second quarter. Some great moves from Desmond Owili, who's been a force in the paint. But Adnan Guled, you give this man the lane and he will take it and go all the way. We've seen him do that play several times, but what a block from Desmond Owili, who has been getting it done on both ends of the floor. The Australian import making sure the Morans have the lead in this game. And now back to the game action. It's been a steal from Ali Mustafa. Ali Mustafa fouled by Eric Mutoro. I'm sure Mutoro thought it was necessary. And Mustafa, and steal your words, Fidel, where has he been?
I don't know. He's not been anywhere in the first two games. Against Sudan, I didn't see him play that well. Against Burundi, the same could be said. Tonight, I don't know, maybe he had a good night's rest.
He must have, Fidel. 37-32. Kenya Moran still with the edge. Juma kicking it out to Ligari. Ligari decides to go for the baseline drive. He's blocked by Mohammed Abdirahman. And Somalia retain the possession. Packed out gymnasium tonight, Fidel. A lot of Somali fans.
Good numbers for both the Morans. Oh, nice crossover there. Nasty pull-up jumper. No good. But inadvertent tipping. I don't know whose hands it came off from last. For him, Juma having trouble handling the ball. Pull-up jumper from just the free throw line.
Adnan Guled, he's going to take him all the way. He's fouled hard. And Adnan Guled taking matters into his own hands. You can see in the replay, Griffin Ligare fouling him on his way to the hoop. 3-point game. And Somalia are bringing this gym to its feet, putting on display an excellent show of basketball and desire to win this game. They've not won a single game in this tournament so far. Kenya Morans, on the other hand, have gone undefeated. I must say, some outstanding basketball we've seen today, Fidel.
Game day 3 has brought in the best of the best. Somalia seems to have woken up from their slumber. They're now just within 2 points of the Morans. 4:39 to go before the half. Bushom Kota, nice ball movement. Victor Electrico Cheng is back in the game. They call a block on that one or a foul.
Take a look at the replay. Okal goes up. Oh, that was a clean block, if you ask me. And indeed, a foul was not called. Kenya Morans with the ball. Somalia are in the bonus, so they should be taking it to the Kenya Morans if they want to get some easy baskets from the free throw line. A brief pause on the floor.
Some good discipline by Somalia. They still have 2 team fouls. Kenya, on the other hand, have 7 team fouls.
Some consultations happening on the Somalia bench, but we're back to game time. What a steal from Adnan Gulad, and he's off to the races. He's fouled going up. Can't get the and one. But Gulad is feeling it tonight. And Griffin Ligare has to be careful. He could get himself in foul trouble. That's his second for the game. Guled can't connect on either of his free throws. Rebound scooped up by Wamukota. And it's a nice entry pass to find Desmond Owili, who's strong going up. So hard to stop him when he gets that good position in the paint. Mustafa decides to use the screen. He's almost trapped.
Nice solid defense there. Warsame, three-pointer from the wing. And oh my goodness.
1 point game. Victor Ochieng decides to kick it back out to Juma. Juma to Ligare. Ligare kicks it out to the corner. Three. Victor Ochieng can't connect. And Desmond Owili taking some heat in the post. He's not happy that there was no call there. But hey, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. That paint is always physical.
It's very physical today. Somalia bringing their physical game today. They'll be known for their finesse. Fahim Juma, open three-pointer, no good. Big rebound there. Bush Omkota is fouled hard. He goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. It's as if Somalia have said they're not going to allow any easy baskets under the basket.
I think Somalia have smelt blood in the water. You know, in all their previous games, their opponents have been able to get a lead early and stretch out that lead, especially into the second quarter, especially at this point in the second quarter. And right now, the game is within reach, 1 point difference. I think if Somalia maintain this kind of energy, Kenya Morans are going to have to be very careful.
They have to. And Bush just making his free throws. The stoppage in play, 3:14 to go before the half. And some of the comments you see in social media have it that Ali Mustafa reminds many of Kobe Bryant. He sure does have the moves like him. Nice head fake there, very good defense there by Victor Electrical Cheng, and Kenya Morans are off to the races. Nice touch pass there, Bush Omkota just under the basket. Missing from point blank. Nice ball movement. Unfortunate finish there. Still a 2-point lead by the Morans. A deep three by Ali Mustafa.
If Mustafa had made that, Fidel, that would have brought the house down.
The house will have gone down indeed.
And now Somalia with advantage, 3-on-1. Mustafa, nice as you please. Takes it right in to Desmond Owili, who I'm sure was anticipating the kick out. Mustafa having the game of the tournament.
Nice recovery there by Griffin. He couldn't maintain the possession. Nice trap defense there. The break from the trap. Guled, nice crossover. Oh my goodness. Somalia have a lead.
A timeout has to be called. And the Somalia fans are cheering like this game is over. Still lots of time left to go, but it's so great to see the energy and the happiness on their fans' faces. Let's head down to the floor and hear what the coaches have to say to their players. What a game it has been tonight, especially in the second quarter. That's Warsaman telling the fans to get to their feet because Somalia has come to life. Ali Mustafa having really the game of the tournament together with Guled Adnan. But really, it's as if Somalia has collectively decided that they've come to play. And Kenya Morans taking a timeout as a shot clock violation has been called. Griffin Ligari apparently took too long getting the ball across the half court. And these refs are not letting anything slide. Mustafa bringing the ball up. Uses the screen from Kafour. Nice step back from Mustafa! Mustafa is on fire! Somalia 5-point lead with just under 1.5 left to go here in the second quarter. Victor Ochieng launches from far. Nice putback by Desmond Owili. He's looking determined that Kenya needs to stay in this game. It's a rare moment for Somalia, who are leading right now. They've not led very much throughout this tournament, which is such a special moment for them. Nice defense from Victor Electric, who tries to go back up. Can connect. Haji Mahad. No one to rebound. We've talked about this many times before with you, Fidel. Why take that three-point shot when your players, your teammates, are still at half court? Nyakundi gets it to Ochieng. Nyakundi almost losing the ball. Nice play by Valentine Nyakinda. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. And Desmond Owili being told to step back and give some space. 45-44, Somalia still in the lead. Just about 20 seconds left to go here. And you can feel the intensity in the game has really increased. Emotions are starting to flare. And Valentine Nyakinda will be called for the foul there. Completely unnecessary. Haji Mahad will go to the line to shoot two. And I'm saying it, Fidel, Somalia are smelling blood in the water. They're starting to look like they can make this their first win of the tournament, which on the other side of things would be devastating for Kenya Morans, who are the hosts and also one of the favorites to win.
A lot of coaching going on below at the Kenya bench. Took too much time before he shot that free throw. The nerves had checked in Haji Mahad. This in the first one. 21 seconds to go. This game could turn on its head. It's now a 2-point lead. Chance to tie the game or go ahead. Depends on the strategy. Victor Electrico Cheng kicks it out to Griffins Ligare, driving baseline, nowhere to go. Nice feed. They call a jump ball. Possession still maintains with Morans.
That's good help defense on the Somalia side. Yusuf there to put his hand in the passing lane and get a piece of the ball. 3 seconds left on the clock. Morans with not too much time to get a shot up. Okal blocked by Mohamed Abdirahman. And what a way to close out the half. Somalia, so much momentum on their side. Let's take a look at that replay. Abdirahman Abdirahman getting up there, and it's so loud in the gymnasium right now. Somalia leading for the first time in any of their games at the half. 46 to Kenya Moran's 44 points. What a half it has been, Fidel.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable scenes at the Nyayo National Stadium Gymnasium. If you're just joining us now, rub your eyes. Yes, it's true. Somalia are leading Kenya 46 to 44, but we've still got a whole half to play. When we come back, we'll give you more action and analysis from the first half.
Lead for the for the Somalia team against Kenya Morans, I must say, surprised a lot of fans but Eric Mutoro had a great start to the first half. Taking a look at some of the stats here, Mutoro scoring the highest points with 16 points. Coming in second is Desmond Owili, who's also had an outstanding game. 2 rebounds for him, shooting 75% from the field. But I think the story really goes to Somalia, who, despite having none of their players in double digits, Fidel, have managed to take a 2-point lead. Now, we both know that 2 points is not much to deal with, but still, I'm trying to figure out where the holes are, because the Morans have had 17 second chance points, 29 rebounds. They're out rebounding Somalia 29 to 11.
That's what I was going to say. I'm surprised that Morans are doing badly on the score sheet in terms of the scores from the first half. If you look at the rebounding effort, 29 to 11. If you look at the points off turnovers, that's where the story sort of lies. Points in the paint, Morans have more, 22 to 16. Somalia have 42 points from turnover. Second chance opportunities, 17 to 4. And it's making me wonder, what is wrong with the Morans at the moment?
Makes two of us, Fidel, but I think a contributing factor is also the players who scored a lot in the previous 2 games haven't scored much tonight. Victor Busire with 0 points, Fahim Juma, Robert Nyakundi, Mike Macchiati, all with no points so far in this game, and those are players who had a significant contribution on the offensive end. So I do get the feeling Eric Mutoro is carrying the offensive load a bit too much on his back, whereas it's a bit more distributed with Somalia. We've seen excellent basketball from Adnan Guled right there on your screens, but I have to mention Ali Mustafa, who's been a no-show in the past 2 games, but he is making sure that we remember his name tonight.
It's interesting you say that. I would go for an interesting lineup. I think Mutoro and Bosira should start for like 4 minutes. Have Owili and Bush on the post. No, Owili and Valentine Yakinda on the post, and see what good can come of it. I feel like Eric Mutoro has a way of penetrating this dogged and determined Somali defense. He doesn't tire quite easily, and that could be a point that Moran might explore at the start of the second half. I am not the head coach. The capable coaches Cliff Owor and Sadat Gaya will make that call, but I believe those 2 at the backcourt can make a difference. Griffins Ligare can come in a bit later on to stabilize the ship and maybe try to close it out, but so far so good for this Somali team. They're really determined. You can see from the highlights there in terms of defensive effort, but Owili seems to have their number in the paint.
He really does, and I'd like to see the Kenya Morans use their bigs a bit more. You and I talked about it earlier. They are the bigger team in size and height than Somalia, so why not do some good old triangle offense, make sure there's 1 big in the post, 2 guards out on the wing, and let's feed the post. Let's get them involved. Let's see how many points Desmond can score. Bush Wamukota also 7 points so far in this game. I'd like to see him get more involved. I don't think Somalia will be able to slow them down. And then once that happens and they start collapsing the defense in the paint, then we can take a look at 3-point shots from the Kenya Morans.
Totally agree with you. But at the moment, Somalia is leading this one by a fine margin, 46 to 44. If you're just joining us on FIBA channels or Madgo TV, just rub your eyes, put some water on your face. It's not a dream. Somalia have really come to play. That being said, Kenya Morans will not bow down to this kind of pressure easy, so expect a tenacious second half to follow. Somalia will be in possession to start off the game, and you can see already defensive pressure has started.
My concern is if Somalia has the legs to cash out this game all the way until the end of the 4th quarter. Mutoro. We talked about him. He must have heard us. That's the man that you want with the ball. He has a hot hand in the first half. He needs to keep on going. Nice defense. Ariel Okal. He's going all the way. Falls short. But that's a good way to start off the third quarter, I think, Fidel.
A very good way to start off. Some of the fans closer to the booth can be heard shouting instruction to the Morans.
I thought it was the director for a moment.
I don't think the director's voice is high-pitched. Sorry, Kimtai. Area local, perfect on the first one. This is the second one, but a rebound there, a big rebound there by Bush. And they call a foul on Yusuf. Yusuf is incredulous as to the call. I'm surprised as well. I didn't see any foul there. It was just a loose ball. Don't think it was a nice box out.
Ligare kicks it out to Wamukota. Wamukota, perimeter shot. Big rebound from Okal. He can't connect. And now Ali Mustafa with the ball in his hands. Gets it to Haji Mahad. Back to Mustafa. And the Kenya fans are finally coming to life tonight, Fidel. We heard Somalia support their own. And now Kenya finally trying to get their players fired up. Somalia calm under that pressure, but no basket for Abdi Rahman. Valentine kick out to Mutoro. Mutoro with a teardrop.
Warsamed.
Oh no. We know what he's capable of from that wing, Fidel. But it's Yusuf who makes things happen. And this game is going down to the wire. 48-48, game tied.
Griffins Ligare from the corner, and he makes it count. 51-48, and chance of defense by the home crowd. And if you're wondering which one is the home crowd, it's the Kenya Morans shouting defense right now. Nice drive to the basket, and a turnover there. The ball goes out of play, and you can feel for Ali Mustafa there. He felt like he was tripped on that drive, but the referees say it's a turnover. We carry on.
Wamukota out to Mutoro. They're giving him that space. He'll take that shot. Eric Mutoro wet from deep. And I say keep on getting the ball into his hands, Fidel. Abdi Rahman lost his way. Look, a former national team player, Victor Odendo, on your screens there. Mutoro, heat check.
That had gone in, that really brought the house down. 54-48 in favor of the Morans. It's so loud we can barely hear each other in the booth. But these are the kind of games that you love watching on TV. Nice defense there, Yusuf. No, he can shoot from deep. Okal securing the rebound. Lead pass to Mutoro all alone for a corner three. No good, too strong. Rebound, Bush Omukota back to Mutoro. Mutoro, Griffins Ligare, top of the key, and he makes it count. 57-48, and all of a sudden, the momentum has shifted and a timeout has been called by Somalia. 6:37 to go. Substitution.
Warsamed looking like he got an injury, Fidel. You see him going into the locker room as Osman Olol will come in. No timeout has been called, although the Kenya team had gone to their bench. I'm sure Coach Cliff using any opportunity to talk to his players.
Confusion reigning on the court. And all of a sudden, the Kenyan fans have become very loud. They're making their voices heard this time round. Haji Mahad thought about the three-point shot, declined it, and a foul on Bush Wamukota. Bush Wamukota frustrated, but he has to be calmed down. Griffin Ligare is telling him it's all part of the game. Lot of contact there. I have to agree with the referees, I'm afraid.
What I'm happy to see is the Kenya Morans coming together and talking to each other. Fidel, again, communication is always important on the floor. If you're not talking, then something is very wrong. But it's Guled Adnan who shoot the free throws. You can hear some fans shouting, not happy with that call. Wamukota knows he has support in the stands. And once you've got the fans cheering you on, they really can become like the sixth man on the floor.
And that's what the Morans are looking for that support. Valentine Nyakinda, three-pointer, no good. Didn't use much of the shot clock. And Somalia have a chance to right their ship. Guled, bit short on that three-pointer, Haji Mahad. They rebound the ball and a foul on Griffin Ligare. Holding foul, side ball. Currently Kenya are on 3 team fouls. They need to be careful in this quarter, a long way to go before the end of the quarter. Having trouble inbounding the ball. Mutoro caught napping there. Big rebound, Valentine, lead pass. Nice extra pass, nice board shot there. And Okal is fouled by Osman. So he goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
It's a good play from Ariel Okal, getting the ball and going right back up with it. Once you're that close to the hoop, there is no sense in really kicking it out if you feel you have that open shot or that opportunity to score. Osman's first foul for the game. These are the baskets that are really going to count right now, Fidel.
Makes the second one count. 58-49. 8-point lead.
Big rebound from Wamukota. And gets it to Eric Mutoro. Mutoro believes he take it out of the way. No, he kicks it out to the corner 3. Bush Wamukota trying to clean it up. He gets the rebound again, tries to go back up. Great defense from the Somalia side. Technical has been called on Bush Wamukota. Double technical. He will be ejected from the game. Kenya fans not happy about that. Somalia fans delighted. And I think it's a very unfortunate situation as we take a look at the replay here. And I think that was I hate to say it, but it was a good decision from the referee. I mean, I know emotions can get high, but you still have to be able to contain them and be in control of how you react. And I think Kenya Morans are going to hurt losing Wamukota like that. And for our viewers, Fidel, what does it mean now that he's been ejected from this game? Does it mean that he's not going to play tomorrow as well?
He's going to play. It's just today. It's just a double technical. Happened too quick. It's 2 reactions. The first reaction, he got a technical, which was fine. But once he pulled out his jersey the second time round, the second referee saw that and gave him a double, the second technical, and he was automatically ejected. But it's fine. I sympathize with him. Frustration, we understand players get frustrated. And you have to get frustrated if you care about the game. That's the point of it all. But at the end of the day, look at the bigger picture of an 8-point lead. Don't let the referees get into your head. Don't let the other team get into your head. And it's easy for players to do that, but you can see the frustration as to why the same call was not called for Bush. So you can understand the fans' anger, the players' frustration. And there's a lot of body contact. I agree, that is a foul. Definitely a foul.
It's clear.
But the other side, if you go to the other end of the court, there's a lot of contact as well on Bush. So you can understand the frustration, but at the end of the day, you play according to the rules of the game. You can't allow yourself to get frustrated. But that being said, this game is delicate with balance, and I'm excited. Any fan would be. This is what you want to see in the game of basketball.
Led, nice baseline drive, tries to get it up. Abdi Rahman back to Guled. He's trying to create some space. Osman Olol launches from downtown. And that's a clutch 3 for Olol. Motoro to Nyakinda. Nyakinda to Ligari in the corner. Back to Nyakinda. Ligari decides to take it all the way. Nice runner for Ligari. And the scores are now 60 to 53 points. And we said that this game is going to go down to the wire. Excellent defense from Nyakinda. His defense this game has been phenomenal, really.
Hence the scoreline. Just a 7-point lead.
Mutoro, who lost his bearing a bit in that play. 10 turnovers in the first half for the Kenya Morans, only 5 for Somalia. And Kenya going to have to be really careful with those passes when every possession counts in this game. Yusuf can't connect from the wing. Olol can't connect either. And now Ligari on the other end gets it to Mutoro. Mutoro finds his way to the hoop.
Eric Mutoro has come alive in this second half, 62 to 53 in favor of the Morans. Somalia are still in this game. And I wonder where Ali Mustafa went to. He immediately gets double teamed as soon as I mention his name. Nice steal there, and a foul on Griffin Ligare. That indeed is a foul, a lot of body contact there.
I think it's his momentum that carried him a bit too much. You can see he was trying to stop. And that's going to be Griffin Ligare's 4th foul, Fidel. And I think it's going to be such a tragedy if Kenya Morans lose both Bush Wamukota on the inside play and Griffin Ligari on the outside play. So the veteran is going to have to be careful as Mustafa misses his first free throw.
Osman with the rebound, nice effort by him. But Eric Mutoro just getting into the passing lane. The foul on Ariel Okala, and you can tell what it means to him. The referee is really calling this game tight. Victor Bosire to come into the game, substituting Griffin Ligare. Needs to take a breather.
I don't think it's so much a breather, but just making sure he doesn't get into any more
Fouls, yeah.
foul trouble.
That too.
Okal gets the second free throw. 10-point game. Kenya in the lead. 3.5 to go.
An exciting game indeed. And you can see former national team player there, Victor Jet Odendo, excited as some of the fans in the crowd. Ali Mustafa was very deadly in the first half. He's going to take a long distance three. And we know he can make them, and a bad pass there by Desmond Owili. Yusuf driving off the glass and he makes it count. Nice move by Yusuf there. Cutting down the lead. Nice hands there by Guled. This game is a tight one. Very delicately balanced. Mutoro shouting for the ball. They ignore him. Victor Bosire at the corner. Driving baseline. Nice dish to Valentine. And Valentine sticking the two from the baseline. It's now an 11-point lead.
And I think if Somalia wants to get back into this game, one of them is going to have to take charge. Adnan Guled tried his best in that one. But we talked about if Somalia have the legs to stretch it out. Kenya Moran's showing us that they do. They have the energy to win this game. And they've managed to extend this lead to 13 points with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock. Let's head on down to the floor, hear what the coaches have to tell the players.
Maxine!
Down. You come to the top. Guys, stop, okay? Okay, who is else? Is it? Okay, you play to the top. You go play down. Number 5. You play down. Play down. Play.
Here. You cannot go fast up here. We got to last alternate, pole, until we drop down. And then we get on our solid defense. But we cannot also give them long passes like that. Wait, all the time. We are looking, guys, we are looking on our right all the time. Who put it on Angalia? Angalia this side. Then you look for, who's the number one pointer on the floor? So it's box. These two guys, look for these two guys. Let's go.
Back to the game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that amazing third quarter. This is what was the headlines. As you can see, double technical foul on Bushram Kota and the frustration on his face. You can't do that. You can't react like that to the referees. They'll punish you. Let's go back to live pictures. And Guled Aidan handling the ball. Mustafa back to Aidan. Yusuf deep three. We know he can make those ones. They get the ball back to Osman. He tries a corner three. No good. Big rebound there. Desmond Owili, and Victor Bosire is off to the races. He slows it down, waiting for his teammates. Takes a three himself. No good. No legs there, and they allow a fast break opportunity, which was squandered there by number 8, Mohamed Adams. Trying to slam it home, make a statement. Nice pass there by Ariel Okal.
I don't think now is the time to make statements. Now is the time to cut down that 13-point lead and get your team back into this game. Completely unnecessary.
Should have just gone for a layup.
Should have just gone for a simple layup. And now you can see Kenya Morans are on the line at the other end. And I think when
Potentially a 4-point swing.
and when these kind of things happen, it's really deflating for your teammates. So you can imagine how the Somali teammates are feeling, working so hard, and then a wide open opportunity like that, and it's missed.
So you missed 2 points on the other side. He's missed a free throw, so potentially a 3-point swing. If he makes this one, that's a 3-point swing. You missed 2 points on the other end. Foul Desmond. 1:40 to go.
Osman Alal has gone to the bench. Warsamed Mohammed back on the floor, and I'm sure Somalia will appreciate his
Mustafa.
shooting ability. Mustafa, my goodness.
Cuts the deficit. It's now 69-58. An 11-point lead. Valentine at the corner, patiently dribbling the ball. Desmond Owili. Mutoro! Mutoro answers right back. It's now 72-58. A 13-point lead. My goodness.
They'll call a walk on Idams. And indeed it was. Kick out to Mutoro. Mutoro with a shot fake. Goes for the floater instead. Gets his own rebound. But it's taken back by Idams. And Yusuf is calling for the screen. Decides not to use it. Mustafa in to Guled. Nice floating shot from Warsamed. Can't connect. What a steal from Mustafa. Kiss off the glass. 12-point game. With just about 18 seconds left here on the clock. Kenya Moran's unfazed, Fidel. They are so determined to win this game as the shot clock winds down. Yusuf makes his way to the hoop. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. 75 points to Somali's 62. It was a 1-point game at halftime. Kenya Morans have managed to stretch that lead
13 points.
to 13 points, Fidel. And wow.
I have to say,
The energy in this gym, you'd think it was the finals, but
I'll just put it out there. I think this is the best game of the tournament so far. And as you can see on your screens, Kenya lead this one 75-62. And the scores do not tell the whole story of this game. We'll be right back after this short break.
the last quarter of this entertaining matchup. Fidel has said it's the most entertaining game so far of the tournament. I honestly cannot argue with him on that. Kenya Morans have really come alive here in the third quarter now. We'll see if that energy can be carried into fourth. If Desmond Owili has anything to say about it, it certainly will. And it's now a 15-point lead. Idams, he's been having a difficult couple of minutes. We saw him miss a wide open layup and then an unforced turnover right before the end of the third quarter. Right now it's a foul, and Victor Bosire looking to make this a 17-point lead.
National League MVP. Finals MVP, I should say. Victor Bosire. Calm under pressure. This Somali side, I feel this has been their best game.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Fidel. Desmond Owili having an outstanding game. We talked about it earlier, Fidel. The bigs need to get involved, and they need to be more active around the rim. Desmond Owili is demonstrating exactly what needs to happen in that regard. Items out to Warsaman. Warsaman kicking out to Mustafa. Baseline drive for Yusuf. Yusuf back to Items. Basket is short, and it's Victor Bosire on the other end. Gets it to Valentine. Valentine taking it all the way. Valentine Nyakinda. 19-point lead for the Kenya Morans, who have decided that there's no way they're going home with a loss tonight.
Still early days. If Somalia just took care of the ball and had a little bit of poise. Nice drive to the basket by Bosire.
That's a surprise for me, Fidel. I actually thought Wamukota was ejected out of the game. I think we need to confirm what happened in that regard. Fidel's gonna consult, because I'm very confused. Momentum is definitely on the Kenya Moran side. The cracks of fatigue starting to show in Somalia. Adnan Guled, so many minutes in this game. Ali Mustafa, shot is short, signs of tired legs. Victor Bosire trying to do a no-look pass. Manages to get it back. And now, huge block. Desmond Owili, this is his house. Don't make him tell you 3 times, he's already told you twice. Take a look at the replay. Nice rejection from Owili. So we've just been informed that it was 1 technical on Wamukota, not 2, as number 5, Abdirahman, manages to find himself wide open underneath the hoop. Mutoro. Big rebound by Wamukota. He decides to go back up. He's fouled on the way up. Call him. He's ready any day of the week. And now with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Kenya Morans officially pushing this to a 21-point lead. And that's exactly where you want to be in the 4th quarter in order to win a game decisively. Again, we have been told that it was just 1 technical foul. He was not ejected, just substituted.
Well, back to the game. Beautiful game. Nice cross-court pass. Guled all alone for a 3. No good. Still Somalia ball. Take the time. So much time on the clock. Yusuf can't handle the ball. And they're off to the races. Victor Bosire driving all the way to the basket.
You can hear the excitement from the fans. This is the Kenya Morans that the country knows. These are the standards that are expected. Timeout has been called. Let's head on down to the floor here if Somalia can make some adjustments in these final 6 minutes, 54 seconds of play.
And what was the plan? Stay with the young man, guys. Now, we are doing it now.
And back to the game. Let's take a look at the highlights. Guled, nice drive to the basket, but he met a wall by the name of Desmond Owili. Nice block, his second block of the day. Showing some determination. Of course, Bush Omukota, after talking to his coach, trying to calm him down, seen an improved attitude and a nice deep three-pointer from Ali Mustafa, cutting the lead. It's now a 20-point lead.
Ariel Okal being so active around the rim tonight.
He's been everywhere, absolutely dominating the boards.
Offense and defensive end. Great job getting those second chance points. Kenya had 17 of them in the first half. I'm sure it's a similar stat line for this second half. And Somalia not looking like they have the legs to stretch this game out, these last 6 minutes. But there's still some time on the clock. Warsamed, short. Mutor now on the other end. Gets it to Victor Ocheng. Can't connect on that play. And you look at the energy of the Somali side. It's criminal. Look at Okal. Check out that replay one more time in case you missed it the first time. It's the Twin Towers right there in the paint. And Mustafa has to think twice before he takes that ball in like that.
Very solid defensive stance by the Morans. Mustafa had all to do when he met the Twin Towers there. And back in the game is Farouk. Farouk loses the ball, and guess who's there? Eric Mutoro.
When is the last time you saw Eric Mutoro dunk?
I think it was during the
That's a bad man walking right there. That's
last
a bad
year's championship
man
in
walking.
the AfroBasketball Championship.
Take a look at that replay. He's going up and up. And that ball is coming right back down. You can hear the Kenyan fans shouting Igwe, which means king.
Okay.
Highly respected player here in Kenya's basketball scene. One of the main reasons his team Ulinzi won in last season's league. And the Kenya Morans are off to the races. Somalia, despite having put such a great effort in the first 3 quarters of this game, it's getting away from them.
Some showmanship. Victor Electric. I have no words for his antics. Really unnecessary, but very entertaining.
They're having fun, Fidel. They're having fun.
A foul by Victor Electric there. A holding foul. And are they over the limit? No, it's a first team foul. Substitutions coming in. Griffin Ligare and Valentine Nyakinda. Out goes Victor Electric and Victor Bosire. They both gave a good shift. You can see immediately the attention focused on the backcourt of the Somalia team. Number 3 there, Sheikh Mohammed. Mohammed, who's just checked in as well. Nice change of direction by Guled, but he loses the ball. The shot clock expired. Is that the buzzer for the shot clock? The referees need to consult. They say the shot clock. Let's have a listen. Let's look and see. It's really good to see the support that both teams are getting in tonight's matchup. They say still Somalia ball. They inbound the ball, quick jump shot inside. What a wonderful shot by Sheikh Mohammed. Mohammed. And guess who's there for the fast break? Desmond Owili. Playing both ends of the floor. Guled, oh my goodness, almost breaking Valentine Nyakinda's ankles there. Nice block by Valentine Nyakinda and a foul on Eric Mutoro. And you kind of feel like Eric Mutoro will go out for a 5-mile jog after this game. He still has the energy, looks spry. (93-70), a 23-point lead, 4:13 to go. Ball goes to the low block, trying to take advantage of the mismatch. Nice turnaround, Griffins Ligare, nice ball movement. And a nice block there by the Somali side. And Valentine Nyakinda was not about to give up on that play, but nice defensive effort by the Somalia team. Let's take another look at the replay. Double teaming him, but they foul him eventually. Valentine Nyakinda to go to the free throw line.
That was a good effort from Somalia, though, to really make it difficult for Nyakinda to score that shot. He gets the first free throw. And the Kenya Morans finally showing dominance in this tournament. Very impressed with the way they've played tonight, Fidel. Mustafa of the wing is looking at his options, gets the ball to Guled. Guled, nice dish.
Another block. It's a block party up in here. Eric Mutoro, nice feed. Griffins Legare, corner 3. Almost went inside. Big rebound there. Desmond Owili. He has to kick it out to Eric Mutoro. Eric Mutoro, no hesitation. Big rebound, Osman. And Mustafa coming away with it. Ariel Local getting away with a foul there. Almost a reaching foul. And one. Farouk going up and hard. Getting fouled by Ariel Local. Nice control of his upper body to just touch it off the glass. 95-72, timeout has been called. 3:16 to go. After going down in the first half, Kenya have reclaimed the lead, emphatically so. Let's go downstairs and listen to both coaches and the strategies they have for their teams in the last 3 minutes.
Don't give up.
Please, I know we're down by everything you have. Wallahi.
Yeah, don't give enough highlight plays, man. Yeah.
Well, let us run back, please. Come on.
Yeah.
We got everything that works.
Yes, come on.
Run back, you guys. Come on.
I know. Play some goal.
Take a look at some of Victor Electric Ocheng's antics in the game. And how quickly things can change in the game of basketball. Farouk misses the free throw. Nice pass to Griffins. Ligare is going to take time off the clock. Trying a shot there. Gets fouled. He goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws.
You can hear the fans booing Griffin Ligare, but ice in his veins. Been there, done that. Very experienced Kenyan player. He's probably seen everything you can possibly see in your basketball career. Misses the second free throw though. It's put back up by Wamukota. And you can see the Kenya Morans really having a good time in this fourth quarter. But who wouldn't with a lead like that? Nice turnaround jumper from Sheikh Mohammed. Victor Bosire now bringing the ball up. Back to Bosire. Kicks it back out to Ligare. Ligare getting some heat on the defensive end from Mustafa. He tries to go up, but it's knocked out of his hands.
Curious to see 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They need to get a shot up real quick. And they inbound the ball. Valentine Nyakinda driving. Nice drive to the basket. Nice rebound by Bush. Omukota goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He gets fouled there.
And as you said earlier, Fidel, as Wamukota knocks down his first free throw, the scoreline doesn't really tell the whole story of this game.
No, it
I
doesn't.
still argue that this has been the most entertaining game of the tournament so far, and that is in part of how Somalia performed, especially in the first 3 quarters. They demonstrated desire, they were moving the ball well. We saw great 3-point shots from Ali Mustafa.
These are the games you're tested on, and Guled answers right back with a 3-pointer. But you can sort of get the feeling that the wind has really been knocked out of them. Bush Omukota trying a baseline jumper, feeling it just a bit, but not the shot his coach would have loved him to take. Ball goes back to Sheikh Mohammed, back to Mustafa, no good. Ball goes out of Somalia's hands via Hamed Farouk. Morans maintain possession. 1:40 to go. Remember, it's day 3 of the FIBA AfroBasket 2021 pre-qualifying tournament. Valentine Nyakinda trying his luck, and Ariel Okalos blocked. Trying to get the ball back. Nice defense there, but he got away with a push.
And Morans are not backing down for even a minute. Full court pressure.
They really don't need to do that right now, and you can see they're now at a relaxed stage of the game. 1 minute to go.
Ahmed Farouk will shoot 2. He was fouled on that spin move. A timeout has been called by Team Kenya. Again, this was a game that had a 1-point differential at halftime. No, in fact, 2 points.
2
Somalia
points.
leading.
46-44.
Correct.
The half.
Third quarter, both sides came in red hot. Again, game could have really gone either way, Fidel, but this fourth quarter has belonged to the Kenya Morans, who established their authority early in the quarter and never looked back.
Really has been a game of two halves. And I don't even think Somalia went in for the timeout. Nothing really to talk about with 59 seconds to go. But they've really given a good effort, a good go as any. It's been an amazing journey for them in this Zone 5 Group D version of the AfroBasket. Ariel Lokal having fun with the referee. It's all fun and games when you're winning, right? The smiles were not there in the first half. They're just going to dribble off the clock. If there's too much clock in it, they don't want a turnover. They have to take a shot. They get their own rebound and they have to settle. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bush is going to go for it.
A hard foul from number 8, Mohamed Adams, who was not going to allow Bushra Mukora to dunk on him. Just 35 seconds left to go. Bush misses both shots. Okal grabs the rebound, tries to get it back up. Valentine
They just have to
Yakinda.
hold the ball now. 32 seconds to go. They'll dribble off the clock. Less than 30 seconds, 18 seconds. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Still 13 seconds left on the shot clock in here. And you see some of the Kenya fans there happy with the performance of the Kenya Morans. Really, it's a tough crowd, Fidel. Kenya fans are not easy to please, but I like to say it's just because they have standards. And as you mentioned also yesterday, a lot of the fans are actual players in the league. And that will take us to the end of what has been a fantastic game. Kenya winning 102 to Somalia's 77 points. Again, if you're just joining us and have not watched this entire game, we do encourage you to go back and watch this game from the beginning. Somalia put in a great effort, especially the first 3 quarters of the game. Ali Mustafa doing a great job, but it was too much for Somalia. They could not contain the Kenya Morans, and a red-hot Eric Mutoro. Again, that is the scoreline on your screens. Kenya 102, Somalia 77 points on this day 3.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that game. Cliff War, of course, Yusuf of Somalia flexing, and you know why. They're leading this game 46-44. Look at that move by Hamed. Ali Mustafa, rather. Guled was not to be left out of the highlight reel. Mixing and gathering, up and under moves. But Bushra Mukota had been a headline in the 3rd quarter. A bit of a discipline issue, but guess who reminded them whose court this belongs to? That young man, Desmond Owili, and that young man, Eric Mutoro, had a game and a half, turning Kenya's fortunes all by himself with a little bit of help from his backcourt teammate, Griffin Ligare, and the 6th man, those are the Kenyan fans in attendance. Eric Mutoro was simply on fire.
It really was, and we talked about it, Fidel. When Eric Mutoro starts getting fired up, there's nothing you can do but just let it run its course. Taking a look at some of the stats here, 31 points for Eric Mutoro, who is the top scorer of this game. The next highest scorer was Griffin Ligare at 17 points. And for Somalia, Mustafa Ali, you heard us talk about him. He had an outstanding game, 16 points on 66% from the 2 points field goal area, 30% shooting from three-point land. But really, Fidel, I think the Kenya Morans were just the stronger team. We're looking at who was in the double digits. Almost every single player who had more than 5 minutes of playing time scored in the double digits. There's 6 of them here. Somalia struggling a bit. We saw some moments of brilliance from number 9 Yusuf Kafon, as well as Adnan Guled, who has remained consistent throughout this tournament. But again, it was too much. Morans extended it to a 28-point lead, which was their highest lead, and never looked back.
And thanks to the rebounds, they got 63 rebounds compared to Somalia's 25. There's nothing much they could do. The height disparity showing on that piece of statistic. And some of the fans happy that they came in. And Bush Omukota eventually dialed in and got his game together to help these Morans dispatch Somalia 102-77. You can see the stats on your screens right there. Somalia shooting 38% from the three-point line, 61 from the free throw, better than the Morans. But Morans had the advantage from the three-point line. There's a disparity there. Should be 34% from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, the Morans take this win